I'm thrilled to run this race. You know, it's really weird because I woke up this morning and the first thing I thought as soon as I woke up, this is the last night I rest for 3.5 days, and it's just crazy that it's already here. If this is my last race, that's how I'm gonna treat this race, actually. I'm gonna finish point blank period, as opposed to coming up with reasons to quit. That's, no negative thoughts the entire race. That should never be a thought. It's gonna be coming up with reasons to make it one more step, to make it one more mile, one more climb, one more descent. There was a lot of highs and lows emotionally throughout Tour des Géants. The first one I experienced was unfortunately much earlier than the typical race or even the typical competitor will have. I was only 18, 19 miles in, and I was already vomiting profusely. I couldn't keep my heart rate under control. I'm feeling really dizzy and my stomach's all kinds of out of whack. It's just a matter of getting it under control. It's just really nauseating.
You're 23 minutes back from Franco, who's in lead.
Fine. That's fine. I need to stretch my back out.
Yep.
Where's the aid?
I think you're only about halfway.
I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
It's just foggy and hazy. Hey. And I don't know. I think if I get some ginger ale in me, and I've taken a bunch of antacids and they're not making much of a difference.
Yeah.
It's just weird. The only thing that's been helping is when I cross water, I've been just trying to dunk myself in water, brings my heart rate down a little bit. It sucks, but I'm not worried about it. All due to the fact that I made a major rookie mistake and accidentally took 300 milligrams of caffeine in like an hour and 15-minute period. Because I wasn't paying attention to the fact that the gels I was taking had 100 milligrams of caffeine per gel. It slowed me down tremendously to the point where I had 35, 40 people pass me in a matter of an hour time span. Mentally and emotionally for me, it was, I dealt with it. It was more frustrating than anything because this section of the course I had already ran 4 times prior to the race. And every time I ran it, it was no problem whatsoever. And it's only 18 miles into the race on a race day, so it still should be no problem. And by the time I got to the next aid station, I had to sit there for about 30 to 35 minutes. I just got some vitamin C in me, drank some soup, drank a lot of water, and in time, I'd say another hour and a half down the trail, after I'd vomited a few times, I think I had finally kind of worked all the caffeine out of me. I still kind of dealt with some stomach issues for the next few hours, and I think it was 100% caffeine related. So that was definitely one of the lower moments of the race.
Do it.
Do you have sparkling water?
Yeah.
If you could fill that, that'd be great. Thank you. Thank you for being out here. So that I have an idea of what the entire field's like. Do you know how far ahead first is right now?
We came through it at 6:52. It is 8:20. So he's an hour and 25 ahead. We can find it.
We did it once at U-Ray, we'll do it again.
Do it again.
I mean, at the time, I'm just like, this can't be fucking happening right now.
Right?
And then I was just like, it'll go. It'll pass. Right there.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.
Great job.
I do have a spare though, yeah. I got 2 spares.
Boom.
All right. See you soon. Yeah, racing in America, it's nice having a large crew at the race because it does 2 things. One, it holds you accountable, so you know you need to get, 1, you need to finish, and 2, you need to get to the next aid station. And then 2, it's really motivating to see people, and especially when you're performing well, it just leads you to perform better when you have friends, family, fans, whatever there. Well, the course is pretty fucking epic. We went up this just gnarly ridge line. It was so sweet. And that's when I was like just starting to click people off left and right. And it was so fun. Well, most importantly, I'm having fun, which means I'm having fun. The difference with Tour des Géants, you can only have one person in the crew at a time with you. It actually, I think, is going to be really nice because if I am running in the front of the pack or towards the front of the pack, these aid stations are going to be nice and quiet and actually less chaotic. That can be, that would be really the biggest difference is, running into an aid station at Western States 100 in the US it's chaos. It is pure chaos at every aid station because everyone's got their entire friends and family there because it's a big deal and it's totally understandable. But here, the chaos is going to take place outside of the aid station, directly outside of it. But once you're in the aid station, it'll probably be easier to think because I can actually hear my own thoughts.
How was that section?
Good. I really took my time up the climb.
Okay.
Like I made it a point to really just, I'd go 5 minutes of pretty good pace, and then I'd do 5 minutes real easy.
Okay.
I'm happy that I'm really just trying to take it real easy. Real simple, just a 4,000 foot climb.
Super simple. No problem. Yep, I'm just gonna go with you for a little while.